Last time on Paranormal Crossroad.
And it's...
Were you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified telling you the story.
So you turn the corner and you see
like
TV static.
Like taller than the doorway, but it's in the shape of a person. When I was a teenager, my grandpa passed away. So a few weeks after his funeral, my cell phone, which was his old cell phone, kept ringing. It called me again. It was unknown number. I picked it up and it said, "Listen here, you little..." Not that he was mean. He just had a temper.
And it says take time to breathe out. You're an anxious gentleman from time to time. You need to breathe a little more.
Do you have any questions for Edie? She's here.
I'm about to cry.
I know. It's like super emotional when you realize they're really, really still here, right?
Just repeating, I love you, safe. I'm here for you. The change you made?
Did you call him, Gene?
Oh, yes.
From the afterlife.
I'm Kitsie Duncan, and I'm a paranormal researcher. I've investigated the most haunted locations in the world. It's time to give back, to give the dead a voice.
My goal is to get this, whoever it may be, to communicate with us.
Some people are living in fear, some in sadness. Spirits are just trying to communicate with the living, and sometimes they need help.
Love you, girl. Oh my God.
We're an all-female paranormal team who bring empathy to each investigation. With my friends KJ and Tiffany, we bring peace to those living with paranormal activity.
And so this is a huge validation.
We are Paranormal Crossroad.
Did you call him, Gene?
Oh, yes.
From the afterlife. Did you call Evan? Yes, and then yes, I called him. Yes.
You realize you gave me nightmares for years?
Meh.
I really didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to.
So, Gene, we do have other equipment. If you, I mean, this just seems to be working so well.
I have a question.
Yes.
Gene, is there something coming in Evan's life that involves romance?
I was just going to go there.
I heard
You'll see for yourself.
Oh, I heard you're a joke.
No.
You'll see for yourself.
Most of the stories that I've told Kitsie are about you. Did you want me to meet Kitsie?
I'm sorry you had to meet her, man.
Here she is. Sorry, disappointed, isn't it?
Do you want me to tell my dad anything? I heard I wrote you a note.
Do you have a message for your son?
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want you telling your dad about this.
Dad wouldn't understand.
Okay.
Gene, are you being quiet about Evan's dad because he doesn't really need to talk to him about this stuff?
I think he doesn't know how to answer.
Yeah, anything that has to do with your dad, we don't get a lot.
Okay.
They were very secretive about their relationship.
Oh, so Evan's career. I know he's in a place right now, he's just getting by, he's not doing exactly what he wants to do. Do you have words of advice for him?
I heard city.
City.
Am I supposed to move to a different city?
Do you want him to move to the city, Gene? Yeah. Love. Are we talking Indy, Gene, or a different city?
Gene, can you try and help us a little bit understand where you want?
Ohio? Did anyone else hear Ohio?
Gene, you're doing amazing, by the way.
California? Are you just naming places?
Maybe he's like figuring
But get to a city.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Is there any other things you'd like to try?
Flashlight sessions.
Ooh,
That might be fun for Edie.
Or the
Yeah.
camera. Is it the static figure?
oh, I forgot about the stick figure.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're setting up a few more things, ways that you can communicate with us. But feel free to keep talking if you have things you want evidence. You're probably familiar with a flashlight, I would imagine, as handy as you seem to be. That light right there, if you use your energy to touch it, it will turn on. And if you touch it, kind of how you moved those rods, you used your energy to move the rods. If you touch that flashlight, yep, there you go. You did it. You did it. We just saw it flash. So if you use a little more of your energy to touch it again, it'll get brighter.
Oh,
There you go. You are so good at this, Pappy. Edie, if you want to turn that light on, just like you touched the music box, if you touch this flashlight right here, it's like another cat toy. That's my girl.
Did you?
Yep. Oh my gosh.
hi, Edie.
How fun. Good job, Edie. The more you touch it, the more it's going to turn on and off.
Did you hear the child voice? Did you see it?
Yeah,
Yep.
good job, Edie.
Pappy and Edie, what Kitsie has in her hands will actually show us if you're moving around in the room. So if you are here,
It's laying on the table. I mean, you'll see it.
we would love to see you.
Is that Edie?
I don't know. It's off the day for Edie.
We got somebody on the table.
It's like they're trying to figure out the light and can't.
We see you sitting there on the table. Yep, you got the flashlight on.
I believe we captured you near the light. I saw a little cat-sized shadow figure. So I'm just gonna wander around. I'm not gonna hurt anything. I'm not gonna harm anything.
I want to be able to see you when we're done here. Don't hide from them, please.
So watch what I do, okay?
You're still there even though you're there.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one at the flashlight.
Oh my gosh.
Always, like, when I'm sitting here reading or something, I'll look over thinking someone's here.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'll feel pressure on that end of the couch.
Really?
Moving.
That was me.
Me.
So we have about a half hour before we start packing and getting ready for Tiffany. Hey, look, son. Listen.
We're listening.
That's kind of been a
Theme.
theme from the tarot cards to this.
Seriously.
Seriously.
And the conversation I had with, I guess it was Pappy.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what Tiffany has to say, if that's any of this up or if it's all just completely new information.
Yeah. Is there anything about any of the stuff that happened? Like, you know, I mean, there was a lot of stuff that happened that you were afraid of. Are you feeling at peace? Do you feel like, okay.
Yeah.
Conquest journals are officially licensed. Planners, journals, stickers, tote bags, and creative accessories to capture and organize your fandom fun. ConquestJournal.com. Officially licensed by Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, Riverdale, Sabrina, Friends, and Supernatural. ConquestJournal.com. Get your fandom on.
How would you describe our show?
We talk a lot of video games, TV shows, movies.
Katie, in 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Kinda Nerdy Girls, where it's fun for everyone.
I'm leaving.
Hey, girl.
Why can't we see you?
There we
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
So, Tiff, this is Evan.
Hello.
Hi.
Tiffany Rice. The investigation was great, and that's all I'm telling you.
Good. Dan's joining us today. He's my little sidekick. So for you, I actually get there's a couple different things happening, but I get a strong male energy coming through because he just shows me walking up and down the hallway.
Up and down the hallway. That's interesting. I don't think we thought of that. Yeah, we found out that is my grandfather.
And he's also saying that he stands in your room. You experience him in your bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
How I first realized something was going on, and there were multiple occasions of seeing someone in the bedroom with me.
And I feel like that's him. That's him. And he's the one that's leaving you pennies and dimes.
Is that a thing? Because you didn't bring that up.
I just assumed it was money I dropped. Guess not.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And who gets the milk delivery?
Oh wait, Pappy was a milkman at one time.
Oh my gosh.
Forgot about that. That's cool.
That's so cool. Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. And again, that's just his way of saying, hey, here I am. And he's like tipping his hat to you. He shows me tipping his hat to you. And he says, why are you playing that crazy music?
He's not a fan of heavy metal, is he?
No, he wants Frank Sinatra. And he's also talking about you changing your outside light.
The front porch light is broken.
Okay. Because he says, make sure you change that. I love it. I love it. He also has a dog with him. I'm seeing a brown dog, like a brown reddish dog.
I have got a picture of a brown reddish dog on my bookshelf. That is the dog that we had growing up.
No. Yes.
I think that's Tucker, the dog that my sister and I had growing up. That is.
Do you have a picture of Tucker?
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Yeah.
It's fairly large frame, so be careful. There we go.
Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Covered in goosebumps.
You're happy he's with your dog. He's acknowledging that he's with your dog. Oh, I was gonna say the name Jean or Gina, Janine.
Get shout.
My grandpa's name was Gene.
What? No.
That's who we spoke to the entire time. Was
Yes. Oh my gosh, I have chills.
Same.
Now he shows me tomatoes.
His whole side of the family grows tomatoes as a hobby.
Oh my god. Yeah, so just more validation for you.
Mm-hmm.
More validation. And he says, I don't want you to be scared of the footsteps.
I do hear noises that sound like footsteps, but I always assumed it was the house settling. I never thought that was him.
He also shows me another dog that's black and white.
My sister also has a dog right now that's black and white.
Okay. He says, you got to let your sister know, too, that I'm her guardian angel just as much as I am your guardian angel.
I'll have to talk to my sister then. He said he didn't want us to talk to my dad at all about him. So that's interesting that he wants the rest of the family to know he's here.
Well, he just said, he goes, your dad's not going to understand this. That's why.
No, he wouldn't.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just set in his ways, so he's not going to understand it.
Wow. Wow. Insane. Like, you're touching on everything we just went over. My mind is blown.
So this is something you've been thinking about a lot lately, is just moving out of a different town, new location, new beginnings, that sort of deal. So he's encouraging that, just to have that fresh start. But also, you used to love to travel. And even if you didn't physically do it, that's what your energy is putting out there. Like, I want to travel. I want to see everything, in the sense of you need to do what makes you happy. You have such a big heart. Oh, it's good because all they really wanted was just to be acknowledged. And that's what you did today, was acknowledge them.
Got a question for my cat, if you can get in touch with her. I want to know if I need to get a new one. Because I've had several people offer me a new cat.
Well, my first thought is yes. Just know that you are forever loved infinitely through our loved ones in spirit, and they're going to help you. But make sure you set healthy boundaries with yourself too.
Thank you.
Honor yourself. Start traveling. Start seeing things. You're right there. I know it. You're so close. You're so close to you're one decision away from making your life so much more powerful.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been a reoccurring theme. I think you've got a great life ahead of you now.
I hope so.
Yeah, you do. Tiffany, you're a rock star.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Paranormal Crossroad is a female-owned company with an all-female cast, and we're proud to support other women in business. Shelley Harper is the co-founder of Conquest Journals, officially licensed with Harry Potter, Supernatural, and more. Get your journals, planners, and accessories at conquestjournal.com and support local. Shelley is from Indianapolis, and all products are made here. Watch for more featured females coming to Paranormal Crossroad, and to become one, go to our website, paranormalcrossroad.com, and contact us.
Evan's
That
house.
was so cool. That was so cool. Oh my gosh. Is that, okay, you've been doing this way longer. Full sentences, full conversations, like Evan talking back and forth with the bot.
Like life-changing advice from your grandfather?
Yes.
Your dead grandfather?
And Evan was telling us what Grandpa was saying, like, and then he would respond, and then there would be more. I was like,
The fact that we got Pappy, aka Gene, laid back, chilling on the couch with the SLS camera.
what the heck?
Absolutely.
And then, hello, like, what about Edie playing with the music box in the other room?
I felt so, I still feel really bad. I feel like she had a lot more to say, and now I have all this guilt.
Allow me to lift your guilt. I have an idea. So you know, I have a really good friend who's an animal communicator, Cindy Huff. She's wonderful. But what if we got Evan and Cindy together? Edie could really come through with the words and the messages and all the things that she was clearly trying to communicate.
I think that's genius, actually. I think this is a really good idea.
And you'll be blown away. You know, she connects with the human, and then she connects with the energy of the cat. Whether they are alive or they've passed, if she has a picture, she kind of like looks into their eyes and is able to make that connection. And then it's like, they're like, she can hear me.
Oh, Edie will never shut up.
We won't tell Cindy that.
Okay, let's not.
think-
You know what? PopCon's this weekend. We have that one panel we don't know what to do with.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
Well, I'll call Evan, you call Cindy, we'll get this all set up. And I think that this will seal it up completely.
It's a plan. I can't
Awesome.
wait.
Oddity Files, the podcast. Creepy, cryptid, otherworldly, with enough snark so you can still sleep with the lights off.
It's Saturday night, and we hope you're enjoying the show.
We're just glad you're watching Paranormal Crossroad.
And now, Paranormal Crossroad watch parties are here. Brought to you by Hiatus Tequila. The place to be is O'Reilly's Irish Bar downtown.
We're so glad to have Hiatus Tequila on the road to peace with us.
To make sure you don't miss a watch party, follow Paranormal Crossroad on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Or online at paranormalcrossroad.com.
Conquest Journals are officially licensed Harry Potter fan art cool. Capture and organise your fandom fun. Visit conquestjournal.com today. conquestjournal.com. Get your fandom on.
I think at this point it'd be great to bring Evan up.
Yeah,
let
come
him
on up,
start
Evan.
sharing.
You guys, this is my friend Evan Scott. Thank you so much. So Evan, why don't you talk about some of the the things that really stuck out with you from the investigation?
Really, the fact that we got anything.
Yeah.
Because I think I told you during the investigation I'm still kind of skeptical about everything, and I've always wondered if I'm just crazy, so that's part of why I called. Just okay, if there's anyone who can tell me I'm not crazy, it's going to be people who also believe in ghosts. When we finally got the identity of the Static Man, that shocked me to my core.
Just the fact that he was communicating so clearly with you and encouraging you to kind of
step out of the box a little bit and find yourself. I thought it's actually a beautiful, beautiful story.
Tiffany had said in her reading that Pappy had some opinions about the music I listened to.
Yes.
And
yes.
Since then, anytime I have music playing in the house, it'll just shut off.
What?
And I tested the radio, I tested my phone. It's not them, it's not the internet connection.
You might want to try some Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. He's not a fan of Fall Out Boy.
Oh, I am. Would everybody please welcome Cindy Huff, our animal communicator?
Oh, I see some familiar faces here.
I am very excited, Evan, to introduce you to
hi,
my friend Cindy.
Nice to meet you. All right. First of all, I'm sorry for your loss. Okay. The way I do this is I make a connection with her, all right? A temporary heart connection with her, okay? And I just connect in, get a picture of her in my mind, and then I get a sense of the personality. And once we've got that connection, then we can ask some questions back and forth. Okay, fair enough? Okay, so let's just see. Oh yeah, she's here. This is quite a mischievous cat. She's making herself very stately looking. She's like princess, okay, if not queen. All right, so she's very much has a lot of presence, all right? She is watching what's going on in the house. You have, she says there's one spirit in the house that is, at times takes the mischievousness to too much of a level, too extreme, and that she's been trying to rein that spirit in a little bit for you, not having much luck. So that's why you have these guys, okay? That's why you have these two.
I think we know who that is.
Okay. Yeah, we sure do. We figured that out.
Okay. So, all right, what questions do you have for her? What do you want to talk to her about?
I guess the most important one is, how does she feel about the new cat in the house?
That upstart.
He is hogging her bed.
Yeah, she's not happy about that part.
Is he in the? Is it the same bed that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Daddy. Her bed, she says, needs to be kept, but not made of use for the new cat. The new cat needs a new bed. All right. I don't know if you're supposed to enshrine the bed or what you're supposed to do, but that's her bed.
The altar. The altar.
She said you could start with the altar. Right? But she said her bed's a good start, and that she had a toy that she really liked a lot that you could put in the center of that bed for her.
Tell me about
I just repeat what they tell me. What else do you want to know? I mean, she's great at talking, so what else? And she's very entertaining, so I'm having fun talking to her.
Really? I was just worried about how she felt about the cat. Now I know.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask more.
Yeah.
Is she hanging out with Jean? Jean was the spirit we did most of the communication with while we were there.
Well, let's ask her if she knows who Jean is. Do you know who Jean is in the house? She says there's two. Okay, do you know Jean? That's the question I asked you.
Pappy is what Evan called him.
What is it?
Evan called him Pappy.
Oh, that one, she says. Yes. She says she does, they coordinate certain things in the house, but she really isn't overly fond of him. So she restricts communication to what is absolutely necessary.
This makes complete sense.
Okay. So she's talking about another spirit that's in the house as well as that one.
Okay.
This one is staying back a little bit. Yeah, this one is a much more shyer spirit. This one is a younger male child, but just either way, very quiet, very shy, spirit doesn't want to put themselves forward.
Okay.
She says that she can speak for him a little bit. So who is it? Who is it? Do you know who it is? Oh, okay. Is it a child? Young adolescent boy. What's his connection to the house? Oh, okay. Well, he's going to come out and talk too. All right, fine. That's good. We're going to have a party.
Oh,
What?
I have no idea who this is.
Did not live in the house when you lived there. So this is way back. All right. He says he died in the house. He says that he says he hasn't talked to your box, your magic box, so to speak. He hasn't talked to your box because he doesn't understand what it does, and he's a little bit afraid about it. So,
Come back and teach him.
he and again, you know, there's a big span between him and the one you have talked to. She's coaching him. She's going, come on, just talk to him. It's okay. You got people here who listen. He had an accident with a car and his bicycle.
Oh my gosh.
And it feels like, to me, it was like, I don't, how old is this house? Because I'm feeling like 1950s, 60s in there.
I don't know.
I would have to guess it was probably built in that era.
Yeah, okay,
Just by the architecture.
so he was the family, you know, lived in the house when it was newer. He's happy that you guys are doing what you're doing, because he said it's important that spirit has a voice. Uh-oh.
She's gonna cry. She's just gonna cry.
Okay, that's all right. He said it's important the spirit has a voice. He says, tell my daddy I'm sorry I wrecked the bike.
Oh.
And I'm letting him know I'm sure his father is not worried about the bike. I'm sure his father misses him very much. It feels like his dad hasn't passed yet, or they've not connected on the other side yet.
You might have to come back.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you.
And thank you,
Thank you very
Evan.
much, baby.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
thank you guys.
It's Saturday night, and we hope you're enjoying the show.
We're just glad you're watching Paranormal Crossroad.
And now, Paranormal Crossroad watch parties are here. Brought to you by Hiatus Tequila. The place to be is O'Reilly's Irish Bar downtown.
We're so glad to have Hiatus Tequila on the road to peace with us.
To make sure you don't miss a watch party, follow Paranormal Crossroad on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Or online at paranormalcrossroad.com. I just want to take a second to say what a huge honor it was to be a part of Indy PopCon. We were actually able to all get together for the first time ever. Myself, Tiffany, and KJ all in the same room together was magic, as I'm sure you can imagine. We were able to film Tiffany's live reading with some upcoming homeowners that we had investigated for. Tiffany did a gallery reading for a few select people. It was an amazing time. We met so many of you and had such a great time with each and every one of you. Make sure you check out PopCon next year. Head to popcon.us to find out how. Thanks, Chris and Carl. We really appreciate you having us.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
Meet me